So you spent the whole day having fun, or maybe just dwelling on everything you should have been doing, and now it's time for the reckoning, because tomorrow you gotta go back to that adventurous moment where you needed to get stuff done, and you, my friend, are either not done or you're gonna stay up to finish it. Let's talk about this. Roll it. Welcome back to another video, and we're exploring this whole thing about, procrastination on time and what you need to be doing, but you didn't do it. This usually happens on the weekend, but a lot of weeknights this occurs too. Often it's with the things that we need to do that we know we need to get done. However, we just decide that we want to take some time to waste our own time instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing. How does this look? Well, I'll give you my example. I can spend the whole day not doing something because I was brainstorming something, or something else has been occurring in my life where I'm thinking about, and I've been trying to brainstorm that, and then all of a sudden I get a pile of work by nighttime and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Breaking down this idea is very simple from theory, but it's hard to do it in practical. Why? Because at the end of the day, we're human, and as humans we have emotions, and with this emotion we allow ourselves to procrastinate on things that don't really matter, wasting our time in the process and not achieving the things that we're supposed to achieve during the day. So if you're starting fresh on this and you're watching this late at night and you're kind of thinking, hey, tomorrow I want to get up and start fresh, let's tackle it from that perspective. Tomorrow, when you do get up at whatever time you feel like getting up, based on your schedule, etc., etc., what you want to do is really ask yourself what went wrong yesterday where you didn't finish everything you needed to finish. As you write down a list with your morning coffee or your tea or whatever you usually please yourself with in the morning along with the breakfast, you want to just jot down the critical items that you observe. Then you want to ask yourself, how many hours did I spend doing those things where I should have been doing the actual goals I had set up for myself? Circle the critical ones that really cause the biggest issues. And these are the ones that really cause the most amount of emotional instability, or it was something that wasted way more time than you ever thought it would. And then you circle these on that list and you draw an arrow to the right or to the left. And then off that list, you put down what triggered that moment. And once you see what triggered that moment and you make a list of that, now you're gonna observe that. And the moment that trigger occurs during the day again, you will default back to that task list that I've talked about before in my other videos, which is simply the critical 5 things that are very simple to do that you know you need to do in a day, and you just get going on them before you have time to allow your emotions to take over on what you were feeling that moment you woke up, the morning you were sipping the coffee, that relaxed state you were in. So once you get those 1, 2, 3 tasks done, what will that do? Well, it encourages you to keep moving forward on the tasks, those important things, and keeps your mind occupied enough so you're pushing away those emotional things, those things that have stopped you from executing all day the day before, and really get you in line with what you need to do in order to move closer to that direction you're headed in. I practice this a lot with students who have always had a fun time trying to study, and emotional stuff pops up from their life, and then all of a sudden they're in exam time and they just can't study. Does this work with other things? Well, yeah, entrepreneurs face a lot of this where they'll stop being able to produce at the level they were producing at because emotional things pop in, because their own self-identity is suffering from something, the self-respect value has dropped, and things along that nature where it causes us to not be as effective as we can within what we're trying to achieve. What is really occurring is that we're wasting that precious time we have, and instead of gunning it and saying we're gonna just blow through these we're allowing ourselves to waste that time. This task list, the critical task list, I will have 5 quick things you can do, will jumpstart a good feeling inside of you that will make you more in line with yourself on where you should be. Bring out a lot of positiveness right away. It's going to be a quick positive feel, and it will get you moving in the right direction so you can tackle those bigger tasks that you did not tackle. Take some time and really ask yourself, what did you do today? How much work did you do? Write down this list as you wake up in the morning. Write down those things that really caused you to lose a lot of time and you allowed yourself to waste that time. Take that responsibility, and from that responsibility, look at those triggers and tell yourself, I'm going to get going on that immediate task list so I can get moving in the right direction. My name is Nicholas Rent. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit a like, hit subscribe. Let me know some of the things you do to get out of that emotional state of procrastination, wasting that time and not getting those critical things you need to get done. And write it down below, because who knows, somebody might read that. It might be something that helps them move in the right direction.
Snow again.